My name is Paul Lofgren and I'm President and CEO of the DeLaval group of companies. At DeLaval, we develop, manufacture and market equipment and systems for dairy production to farmers all over the world. We are located about 30 minutes from downtown Stockholm. That's where we not only have our group headquarters with a lot of activities, but also Hamra Farm. Hamra Farm is a live dairy farm. We milk cows every day on about 3,660 hectares for crop production of different sorts, but also other activities such as forest and gravel pits and other related activities. It is an R&D facility where we innovate and test all of our new things. We also showcase our products to dairy professionals all around the world. Actually, as a matter of fact, we welcome some 3,500 professionals every year to Hamra Farm. We also use this as a cultural bear. It's something that unites us. It's a source of inspiration, and it has been so since 1894 when Gustav DeLaval actually bought the farm. Sustainability in our operations at DeLaval worldwide, but also at Hamra Farm, has always been at the forefront. It's kind of in our DNA, if you will. And we keep on pushing that. That is one of the drivers for why we upgrade the dairy farm now with a new VMS barn and the maternity barn and heifer barn with several milking robots. We keep on innovating. We can't stop innovating because that's what we do. We make sustainable food production possible. We help farmers do more with less.
Hello, my name is Marie Johns and I work for commercial visits for DeLaval International. Today we welcome you to Hamra Farm and we're going to share with you what Hamra Farm is all about. I'm also with my colleague Anders and we're going to share some information for you that will be most insightful.
So Marie, who normally visits Hamra Farm?
Oh, that's a great question. We're really busy with visits. We have a lot of dairy professionals, a lot of universities. We have a lot of people that the company is partnering with. But most of all, we want farmers to come and visit us. We have farmers from all over the world coming to see us on a regular basis. So it's a very unique place for farmers to come and see our heritage, but also where we're innovating and where we're going for the future.
Hello, I'm Björn Fors Jannes. I'm the chairman of the board of DeLaval Hamra Farm. In addition to my other duties, heading our large project support here at DeLaval. Our history with Hamra Farm starts in 1894 when AB Separator, that Gustav DeLaval had founded a couple of years earlier, decides to purchase a farm. The reason for that is that they want to be able to relocate production facilities that is quite central in today's downtown Stockholm at that time. They also would like to have a farm where they can demonstrate the processing dairy equipment, amongst them the separator invented by Gustav DeLaval. Hamra is for sale, so the company purchases the farm. The farm undergoes a rather large change. Huge plans are built up for modernizing the farm and to create a state-of-the-art dairy farm here at Hamra. At that time, cows are kept in the old dairy barn built in early 19th century, still exists here on the farm. But rather soon, even though they try to modernize that farm, one modernization is done in 1895, it's realized that the new barn is a must to ensure that the cows have the best possible cow comfort that can be provided. During the years Prior to year 1900, a plan is drawn up. It's the head of the farm, together with a number of influential architects, that designs what you see behind me here, the big barn at Hamra Farm. And between 1900 and 1901, the big barn is built. The big barn is designed at that time for 150 cows, dairy cows. There is also place for working horses, stable, and there is place for young stock in the barn. Gustav DeLaval himself is said to be personally involved in this, in the design of this barn, wanting to ensure that the cows are given the best possible cow comfort in the new barn.
Can you share what's your favorite part of Hamra Farm?
Oh, there's so many things that are so special at Hamra Farm. I think the farm is so steeped in a rich history that there is many things that I can share, but for me, my personal favorite is we have a bell that's rung on the farm for 130 years, and it's called the porridge bell, and it's for it rung so that the farmers that were out on the fields or working in the barns, they knew to stop to have their coffee and have their lunch breaks. So probably that for me is the most special thing. Every day that I'm on the farm and I hear the bell, I sort of stop and think of what others have done before us here on this farm.
My name is Johan Bjureval and I am the Managing Director of Hamra Farm. At Hamra Farm we have 4 focus areas. It's to be DeLaval's demonstration farm, to be DeLaval's test center, to be DeLaval's training center, and also be a commercially profitable farm. At Hamra Farm, sustainability is always an important topic. We do a lot of different things. We focus on cow longevity, feed efficiency, to produce a great roughage for our cows and heifers. We're also doing other things on the farm. For example, we are creating new cutover pastures and wooded pastures as well. In these areas, there are really high values of high biodiversity. At the farm, we are self-sufficient for all the roughage. That means grass silage, maize and hay. We are also self-sufficient of all grains that we need for our cows and our heifers. Today at Hamra Farm we are doing a really big investment. We are investing in 3 new barns and we will increase our herd size from today's 250 cows up to 550 cows. And it's going to be a state-of-the-art facility.
We're in the VMS barn, but what is a VMS?
Yes, that's a great question. A VMS stands for Voluntary Milking System. So it is a system that provides the farmer the space and freedom to be able to do other things while the cow is being milked. So what happens is she has a collar around her neck, and when she comes in she gets permission to be milked, so she can enter on her own and be milked and then exit completely independent of the farmer.
My name is Linda Thulin. I'm the herd manager of Hamra Farm. Hamra is a unique place to work at. Hamra is under constant development. You never stop learning new things here. You always feel curious about what's going on, what's coming up next. There is always something. And the herd, our cows, they are so very special. Hamra has the most lovely cows. I think it's partly because they have been bred for generations to handle the stress of a changing environment and lots of different people taking care of them. And partly because the company vision lives here. We have a passion for production, we love our cows, and we aim to make improvements in animal welfare. Roughly we are about 20 people working on the farm. and about 14 of us work as animal keepers. VMS barn is built as a display barn. We try to show full capacity in one milking station. Therefore, we choose cows with good production figures to be here. Today, the capacity of the VMS is so good, and we actually need a bigger barn, more cows, and a bigger cooling tank to be able to maximize.
There's a lot of building development ongoing here at Hamra Farm. So can you tell me what you're looking forward to most?
Yes, I'm very much looking forward to where we're going in the future, because I believe it's going to provide us a much better environment to showcase our products. But more importantly, for our animal welfare, they're going to be housed in beautiful barns, specific barns for specific needs. So we have a new maternity and calf rearing barn being built. We have another independent barn for heifers, where they will be raised and cared for. And then we also have the new VMS barn that is being built. So the flow of how all these barns working together is, I think, for me personally, what I'm looking forward to the most. The way they've been designed and the layout on the land is going to be really make a big difference for the farm staff and for the animals as well.
Thank you for the tour, Marie. It was really interesting.
Oh, you're more than welcome. It's an absolute pleasure. We look forward to welcoming you to Hamra Farm in the future.